Well, the court haven't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction have to be established first. I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about. There's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
I'm going to hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order.
All right, guys, this judge completely snaps at this smug sovereign citizen. And honestly, it's hilarious. This guy's in court facing 17 charges.
Mr. Garner,
yeah, 17. And he's out here pulling the classic sovereign citizen move. Psst. Know the type. I don't recognize the authority of this court. It's like, bro, saying that isn't going to make those charges vanish into thin air. He's got the whole script memorized and just will not shut up, no matter how many times the judge tries to get control. So what do you think? Because this guy, completely delusional. Or is he just trying to stall for a retrial by wasting everyone's time? Let's dive into this sovereign citizen circus and see how it all plays out.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
What is your middle name? Can you remove your hat, please? And your scarf. What is your middle name, Mr. Garner?
Errol.
Earl?
No.
Mr. Garner, do you want to offer on these or do you want to go to trial?
I would like to know what the charges are.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus James Earl Garner. Case number SP 11000435, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11695. Those are driving license expired, misdemeanor, no insurance, insurance misdemeanor. Thank you. And an improper plate misdemeanor. All of them punishable by maximum possible penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169507, counts 1 and counts 2, expired license and no insurance misdemeanor, both punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1169521, same improper plates, same punishment, $500 and 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, maximum possible penalty. SP 1223079, driver license suspended. SP 1273761, SP 1927512. 3 of those tickets are drive all punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. SP 1547006, counts 1, counts 2, and counts 3. Those are civil infractions. SP 1547407, counts 1 and counts 2. Count 1 being a driver while license suspended repeat offender. This one is in warrant status, probably an old case that he didn't pay. SP 800104, counts 1 and counts 2. 1 being an unregistered untitled. He owes $1,194 on that. And SP and count 2 of that is a drug while license improper. It looks like he has a $114 fine on that. State of Michigan versus James Earl Garner, case number SX 36268561. That is a drug while license expired. And that will be $500 maximum possible penalty, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Garner. Mr. Garner, please state your name for the record.
First off, I do have a couple.
You got to state your name first. You got to state your name first.
No,
Let's start there.
Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. I think Mr. Garner is going to represent himself. Am I correct, Mr. Garner?
So this guy's got 17 charges. Now he decides he doesn't want to.
Mr. Garner,
Makes total sense, right? I'm seriously wondering, how do sovereign citizens even start thinking like this? It's like, who's recruiting them? Is there some underground? Meeting where they teach each other to say, I do not consent to being governed, and just hope it magically works. It's honestly wild, because the law literally gives you the right to an attorney, and this dude's like, nah. I got this while standing in front of a judge who's clearly had enough of the nonsense. But really, where do they even find this stuff? Are they just scrolling YouTube one night and land on one of my videos and think, yep, this will work in court? Spoiler alert, it never does.
Mr. Garner,
I've never seen a sovereign citizen actually win a case. Not once. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive back in and watch the chaos unfold.
I'm confused about what's actually going on. First off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about.
State of Michigan, City of Detroit.
Okay, well, if that's the case, there's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
We want to do it.
Withdrawing my name from the record on that one. Thank you.
I know. How do you want to proceed, Mr. Garner? You set the matter. I'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Either set the matter for trial, or I'll wait for the city to give you an offer. What do you want to do?
Well, the court hasn't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction, the jurisdiction has to be established first, and there's no jurisdiction established. And once jurisdiction is challenged, that must be settled before charges can be brought.
All right. Do you want to put that in a motion, sir?
As far as I'm concerned, any and all charges must be dismissed because there is no complaining witness, and the state cannot be.
I'm not gonna listen. If that's your motion, I'm gonna deny the motion. Okay. So all we're gonna do now, we're not gonna keep going back and forth. Either you take an offer or you set the matter for trial. Which one do you want?
Respectfully, in order for this to continue, there must be a complaining witness, and the state cannot be a complaining witness. Now, if I'm entitled to a fair trial, the law states there must be a victim. I'm just requesting, who is the victim? Who did I injure?
The citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
The state cannot be a victim. And if that's the case,
I said the citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
If that's the case,
Mr. Garner, can we just go into a breakout room and then maybe I can give you a little bit of advice to assist you with moving forward? Would you be agreeable to that?
Sure.
Okay, awesome.
But when it comes to sovereign citizens, in-person court is the move. You put them in front of a real judge, in a real room, with real consequences, that fake confidence disappears quick. Sure, a few still act out, but most of them, they fold. So what do you think? Should the judge lay down the law harder? Or is he playing it smart by letting the guy hang himself with his own nonsense? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get Bay really said respectfully, then went full hostile on the judge right after. Bro, that's not what respectfully means. This guy's way out of pocket, and honestly, Judge Perkins needs to shut this down. He's letting this sovereign citizen hijack the courtroom like he's in charge or something. Dude's out here making up his own rules, talking over the judge like it's open mic night. Right. Look, I get the whole Zoom court thing. It saves time and money, CK, to this madness.
I believe he's ready, Your Honor. He's representing himself.
Let's go back on the record with Garner. What do you want to do, Mr. Garner? Do you want a trial date or you want an offer? Those are really your only two options.
Okay, since we are on the record, all I'm asking for is the
Okay, one last time. Now listen, here's how it's gonna go from this point on. If you don't answer the question that I asked specifically, then I'm gonna hold you in contempt of court and we're gonna move from that point on, right?
So you're telling me,
Mr. Garner, We're
So
not
you're
gonna
telling
have
me
a
that the court is just going
we're
to
not gonna
violate the
have a
Constitution and the
conversation.
law?
Stop, sir. Stop, sir. Now, that's the
Court is
last
gonna
time I'm
violate
gonna
the
ask you to.
Constitution and the law. Is that what I'm hearing?
All right.
I'm asking.
I'm gonna hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order. I've asked him repeatedly to not interfere or add any extra commentary to this case. I've given him ample time to answer the court's question, and he continues to refuse to do so. So now I'm going to hold you in contempt, and I'm going to sentence you to 30 days Wayne County Jail, no early release.
So that means that the court is just going to violate my rights because I'm defending myself? Is that what I'm hearing?
30 days, Wayne County Jail, no early release. That'll give you some chance and some time to read up on your rights, okay? Fill out the contempt papers, Madam. So I'm gonna order you to turn yourself in today, Mr. Garner, to start that jail time, okay?
So I have a question.
I'm not answering any more of your questions. Turn yourself in to the Wayne County Jail today.
So the court is going to be in direct violation of my rights in the law. Is that where we're standing?
If that's how you feel. Have a good day, sir.
Now that's more like it. You don't usually see Judge Perkins throw out a contempt charge, so honestly it was about time. Yeah, maybe it was a little overdue. But this guy was begging for it,
Mr.
pushing
Garner.
every limit like the courtroom was. His playground. Judge Perkins had to remind him real quick. You're not in charge here. And I don't blame the judge one bit. Now, of course, the sovereign citizen is pulling the classic move. My rights were violated, they always say. That the moment they get held accountable, it's like, bro, the judge didn't violate anything. You just finally got checked. It's wild how they flip out the second they get hit with consequences, as if courtroom. Rules don't apply to them. And let's be real, they throw around all this sovereign immunity nonsense without actually knowing a single real law. The judge
Mr.
isn't here for
Garner.
your TED talk on made-up legal theories. That's why this guy's ending up exactly where he is now. I know some people still try to defend these sovereign citizens, but man, I just don't get it. Like, who's teaching them this junk? And why do they keep trying it when it never works? Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this wild court moment down in the comments. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're into this kind of content, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.